Just a short time ago, Secretary of War Pete Hegseth and Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, Air Force General Dan Kane, speaking to reporters at the Pentagon on Operation Epic Fury, saying that the U.S. will be ready at a moment's notice if a deal is not reached with Iran. We're seeing pressure build in the Strait of Hormuz as the U.S. continues its blockade of ships from coming and going to Iranian ports. Iran's military is also threatening to block shipping from the Gulf and the Red Sea in retaliation. We're watching the markets as well as all of this develops, set to open soon. The average gas prices are hovering at $4 a gallon, just over right now. We're also waiting to find out when this second round of U.S.-Iran negotiations will take place, with no final date being set. The Secretary of War Hegseth telling Iran to choose wisely. NewsNation Washington correspondent Trevor Shirley joins us now from the White House with more on what the Pentagon is sharing about the possibility, Trevor, of more peace talks.
Marni, good morning to you. Yeah, and that was certainly a through line during that briefing earlier today. Secretary of War Pete Hegseth calling on the Iranians several times to start talks again soon. That's been an ongoing process, as we know, with Vice President J.D. Vance taking the lead previously. Right now, the ceasefire does remain in place, but Secretary Hegseth said the U.S. military is prepared to resume operations should the Iranians refuse to negotiate.
We have a long track record of dealing with pirates and terrorists. But there is an alternative. As our negotiators have said, you, Iran, can choose a prosperous future, a golden bridge. And we hope that you do for the people of Iran.
Right now, mediators are in the Middle East trying to set up a second round of negotiations. The White House says plans are being made for more talks, but right now, nothing has been finalized. Pakistani officials are also in Tehran. They're trying to bring the Iranians back to the negotiating table. The White House says further talks would likely take place in Pakistan's capital, but again, so far, nothing has been set in stone. And if a deal isn't done soon, Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent says the U.S. is prepared to expand economic sanctions on Iran and its allies.
We have told countries that if you are buying Iranian oil, that if Iranian money is sitting in your banks, we are now willing to apply secondary sanctions, which is a very stern measure. And the Iranians should know that this is going to be the financial equivalent of what we saw in the kinetic activities.
And we're also seeing the economic strain on Iran play out with the blockade of those Iranian ports. U.S. Central Command says since the blockade started Monday, 10 vessels have turned around and 0 ships have broken through. Earlier during that briefing, General Kane also said at this point the military has not had to board any ships because of that blockade. Marni?
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.